Get ready for a new paranoia.
Okay, I'm about to go into Camden Town, but before we do, let's just take a look at this bridge. It says Camden Town forwards and Camden Town backwards on this bridge, but that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is the O in the word town, because it's an O with an I going through it. So it says EO, and the O is also has a split in it, which also acts as a C. So it's actually three letters in one. It says EOS. So it says EOS, EOS. So it's Camden EOS Town, or Camden Sun Town, Camden Sun Town, twice. Let's go and take a look at the other side of the bridge. Okay, I'm on the other side of the bridge now, and the same thing again. We've got the O with the I going through it, which also acts as a C. So it says again, it says EOS. So the bridge in total says EOS, 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 and that is Greek for sun, and that is the name of Apollyon the Destroyer, also known as Alexander the Great. Right, let's move on now and go and look at Camden Market and see what we can find out about Nephilim giants and at the end of the world there. Camden Lock, full of pagans. Everywhere you go in here there's horses. They're even coming out of the walls near the ceiling. There's another horse here and it's being prepared. But what is it being prepared for? There's a giant horse. That can only be for a giant. There's another horse here as well. Let's take a closer look. It's got a sun disk on its forehead. That's the mark of Apollyon, the beast. Notice also that the horse is blinkered. Again, more horses being prepared by the workers. Take a look at the back of this worker who's preparing a horseshoe. On his back he has an X, and around his waist he has two loops and a knot tied in a C. Now an X is a Roman numeral for 10. Next there's the two loops, which are two O's or two zeros. We now have the number 1000. Now add the C. If we pronounce 1000 in Greek, Helios, that is exactly what the ropes tied around his back and his waist spell. The name of Apollyon the Destroyer, also known as Alexander the Great, also known as Helios. So these horses are being prepared for Helios, and Helios is Apollyon the Destroyer, and Apollyon is a Nephilim giant. And here we have a giant who is a blacksmith who is preparing horses for battle. And the barrel that the Nephilim giant is working on has three rings around it, as in 000 or 000, which is something used by the pagans in performing magic, like three halos. And take a look here on this bin. In the centre we have the all-seeing eye. Apollyon was known as the all-seeing or evil eye. We also have horses that have reptilian tongues, and they also have strange hands instead of hooves. And in the centre where the shield is, there's a cross going through the middle of the shield, and the shield is inside of a circle, and a cross or an X inside of a circle was an ancient Roman numeral for 1000, and in Greek 1000 is Helios, the name of the beast. Here there is a finger inside of a halo. A halo is a representation of Helios, Apollyon, Helios, and this finger is the forefinger, and that forefinger is in palmistry is known as the finger of Zeus, and it's pointing downwards, and of course the beast from the pit shall be rising up from underground. Again, there are more workers working on horses, preparing them, and here there is a giant horse's head, which means that the horse can only be for a giant. The horse's bridle is covered in swirls, which are sixes, the same as a Greek lowercase sigma, which is a Greek S, which is used as a number and a letter, an S, to represent Sig or Sol, which means sun, Apollyon the Destroyer. Holding the bridles together is a stud with a sun in the centre. The side of this horse cart has also been divided into 6 sections. 6. Sol, Apollyon the Destroyer. Even the horse's collar and mane have been used to make a symbol of a flaming sun disk. The hidden message I see here is that horses are being prepared for that great day of battle against Jesus Christ and his holy angels when they return to take back the earth from Helios, Apollyon, Alexander the Great, the pagan sun god, who shall rise from beneath the earth. And finally, the bridge at Camden Lock itself also has that EOS sign on it, the I, the O, and the O and the C joined together, making the name EOS, Sun, Apollyon, the sun god. In fact, there's hardly anything here at Dragons. Hardly anything in this place which isn't pagan.
Get ready for a new paranoia. Jesus Christ is coming for ya. You are all gonna be destroyed. Coming for ya. You are all gonna be destroyed. The fire will make you blaze. These are the end days. The fire will make you blaze. These are the end days.
Sun Road, or Apollyon the Great Road.